Welcome back, everyone. We are going to continue with our last tutorial, and we're going to be focusing mainly on the highlights and the shadows in this one, and we'll be finishing up this drawing. So just to review, we've been stacking up the color pencils with some oranges and yellows, magentas, browns, and we've been using a lot of grays in here. Dark grays and medium grays, just to use as a neutral color to kind of blend in and just kind of weave all the colors together here in our shadows. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the highlights now. So I'm going to take my eraser and I'm going to come across all the edges here of all the highlights and put in the highlights of everything in the drawing. Bring it right back down to the original white of the paper. Clean my eraser a little bit. There we go. Here we go. So let's get just small lines here. It's going to be our highlight of our drawing again. So that here, over on the buttocks. And some here on the leg. Anywhere where the light would be just hitting. Still keeping a mental note of where our light is coming down on the subject. Here on the back. Along the folds here on the back. And following it all the way up to the neck. Here on the shoulder blades. Along the contracted muscles here also on the back. Okay, let's take a look. Good. Sweep it clean. A little bit of pencil just kind of stuck there, so a little bit of wax here. I'm just going to loosen it up and get it off the paper. Okay, so I'm going to switch to some yellow now. We're going to add this to the layers here, right here on the edge of the orange. We're going to brighten up that orange and put a nice, coating of yellow right next to the white, right along the edge. This is going to help add to the lighting effect. Just kind of following it all around. Using the side of my pencil, not using the tip. Add a little yellow to that orange here on the leg. Good. So now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to put some yellow in right over here, right in this orange, just to brighten up this area here, right next to the highlight. Back here on the legs. Good. So I'm going to put some over here. right in with the orange again. Some in here. See, I'm kind of just going right along the lines of like wherever the light is hitting. Just going to put a little yellow around here on the orange just to lighten it up. Brighten it up a little bit just before the highlight, the white of that highlight. There you go. Here. Take a step back, take a look. Good. So now I'm going to take my orange, or my red rather, and I'm just going to go right back over this again, particularly right along in the shadow lines here, just like this, following that same line, running through just a little bit. So as you can see, this is about, building up our colors very lightly, just stacking it up, all the colors kind of mixing together. Not pressing hard. Just very softly adding all my layers in. Right back around here. Put it right back into our gray. Following it right along the line on the sides. Take a step back, take a look at it again. Yeah, it's looking good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a blue and we're going to cool down our shadow a little bit. I've been putting a lot of hot colors in here with the oranges and the yellows. So we're going to cool that down just a little bit. Go right over our shadows again. Very lightly. I don't want to cool it down too much. Just a little bit. Back into our shadows. Right here in the spine. We're going to darken this back in, deepen that spine. This will give the appearance that the shoulders are, folding here. Right along here on the hip. You can see how the hip follows along just like this here. Cooling it down just a little bit. We're going to make this side a little bit darker than this up here. The light recedes a little bit as it goes away. Cooling it down. Step back again, take a look, and I think we're done. Okay, well, thank you for being with me here through these tutorials. We're going to cover skin tones again. I'm not finished yet. We're going to start going through the different grades. This is a light skin tone, as you can see, and we'll go through a medium, and then we'll go through dark skins as well. Alright, we'll see you on the next tutorial.